Yeah.
You reading that?
Okay. It might need to be you might need to use the computer mic for the moment. But the rest of the room you can still use the regular mic,
Yes.
but they should be able to hear from this
That's
mic.
that's poo. It's working. Wait, you can. I guess it's working on there then.
Yeah. I pushed it
Okay.
to the computer mic.
Well, everyone else can hear, so that's, and we're gonna be standing here the entire time. Okay. Well, sorry about that. Hopefully you guys. I hope you heard Ed Taylor. That would have been sad if you didn't. That would have been.
Okay, awesome. Let's get back in, guys. Let's get the room back.
Order.
Okay, come on, guys. Let's get the room back. None of us want to be here more than we need to be. So the endorsement filing or retraction deadline is 18th April at 5 p.m. Again, not 12 a.m. Make sure you know that. The voting period is going to be 21st April 12:01 a.m. to 23rd April 11:45, not 12. The campaign advertisement removal deadline. So as soon as elections get over, make sure you get all those campaign materials out by 24th April at 5 p.m. The final financial disclosure deadline is 25th April at 5 p.m. Again, 5 p.m. Write-in filing deadline is going to be 25th April at 5 p.m. Complaint filing deadline will be 28th April at 5 p.m. I hope you all read the EPP and we don't need to be there. Judicial Committee complaint hearing is going to be 30th April at 6 p.m. Hopefully, let's not have that. Okay? Awesome.
So here are the following forms and just general information about that. So candidates are expected to attend scheduled official EAC candidate forums, but will not be penalized if they cannot attend. In the event that a candidate cannot attend, the registered campaign manager may stand in for them. Other entities may hold forums or ask the EAC to co-host, but if we are not co-hosting the event, candidates are not required to attend, and it will not be considered an official EAC event. So for example, the Daily usually holds a candidate forum. Since we're not co-host with them, that's not an official one, so you're not required to attend, but that's up to you guys. And so the official forum dates are below. We have the Living Communities Forum with RCSA and the Greek Life Councils, the DEIMB Forum with OMAD's Student Advisory Board, the Q Center, the D Center, and the Economics Undergraduate Board, the Student Policy Forum, which we have with the Student Bar Association, the LSJ Student Engagement Council, and the Evans School Organization, the Joint Senates Forum, which we're having with the Student Senate and the Graduate Professional Student Senate, or GPSS, and the AC Dub Fair, which is going to be a big event, which will a bunch of entities and stuff will be showing up and a bunch of fun games. But at the end, we'll have the presidential debate, but there will be an opportunity for the vice president to hopefully answer a singular question because they usually don't have something for themselves. So you wanted to speak on
Yes, make sure to attend the AC Fair. We're going to have bouncy houses. We're going to have a dunk tank. Thanks, Zoe. We're going to have photo booths, hopefully dubs. So we'll see what happens.
No.
Okay, so just some general, let's get the room back, guys.
Order.
Come on. The filing, candidates can only file for one position. You guys did that good. Give yourself a thumbs up. Candidates cannot be campaign managers for other candidates. Did not happen. Good job. No member of the current board of directors may serve as a campaign manager. Tick mark. Any member of the EAC who wishes to participate in the elections or endorse a candidate, please must resign. Collaboration. Candidates may collaborate. They can share a campaign manager, posting on social media, tabling together, but not in the hub or within 100 feet of any EAC balloting area. Give me a thumbs up if you get that. Good. Each candidate must file separate financial forms. You guys did that in like the first one. Make sure you do that in the second one as well, the final one. Okay.
So as all of you already know, tickets will not be officially recognized by the AAC-Dub or EAC, but again, you are all able to form them. We'll talk about that briefly again, but they won't be mentioned on the voter's guide or the ballot. So.
Sorry about
And
that.
speaking of that,
We have the holy book. Read it, memorize it, learn it. Okay?
know it.
No.
If you don't know it, we're going to speak on not knowing it is not a valid excuse.
Yes. Okay. If you guys want to scan this, you can do that. There's always in your placards. So
Yeah,
make
it's on the
sure
website. It's on our
It's
Instagram.
everywhere.
It's anywhere the EAC is. This
Yes.
is where it is as well.
Okay, everyone has access to that? Give me a thumbs up. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Okay, just some general guidelines again. All candidates must read and understand the official EPP. It's the basic requirement. Every candidate is subject to the official EPP, the bylaws, the constitution of ASUW. During the complaint process, the judicial committee will only refer to the official EPP when making their judgments. Something we're going to do this year is we're going to make ourselves available a lot of times. We have a booking page we're going to look at the end of the presentation. You can book a slot with us. And if you're unsure if this is a violation or not, please come to us and talk, because ignorance is not a plea. I'm going to use that when we're in the judicial committee. I hope we don't have that, but just make sure if you're uncertain, please come and talk to us. Everyone understand? Sounds good.
Okay, so the Fair Campaign Practices Statement. So if something feels wrong, just make sure to be honest, be truthful, be aware of your biases and prejudices. Do not try to play the system or making the elections less accessible or fair. Do not attack opposing candidates like defamation or false accusations, and make sure your affiliates are knowledgeable of ideals and agree to follow them. So the following slides are all about the Fair Campaign Practices Statement, which just tries to make the elections more civil, more fair for everyone, and try to make it not awful. So although it's not required, but it's really encouraged by all of you. But since the First Amendment requires that the EAC and the AACW allows all of you all kinds of free speech, you're not required by it. And if a candidate or like any other group of students don't think you're following this part of the EPP, technically you're not bound by it. So those complaints are invalid. But yeah.
Okay, so I'm just not going to read this. We're going to take a minute to read this, and one of you is going to tell me what they learned about this. And until no one does, we're going to be here till 7. I have the room booked till 7. I just want to make sure you guys know what we're talking about. So let's do it. Come on, take a minute. Tell me what do you learn? One person.
With her all day.
Trust me.
Answer her question.
Yes.
It's saying like just practice good campaign policies. Just don't be how do I say it? Don't be a mean person.
There you
Tell
go.
all opinions and don't condemn any ideas. Be a great person.
Candy for you. Awesome.
It's
Okay.
been out there the entire time.
If you don't take it. Okay, let's do the second slide. Come on, one slide per person.
Per person. Oh, okay, this feels I'm good.
Oh, yes, Alice.
I won't use my current position in ASUW to push for my platform as a candidate.
Good job. Okay, anyone else want to add something to that or? Perfect. Candy for you, Alice. Last one. Tell me. Who's going to tell me what they learned?
We're all here to learn.
Yes. Forced learning.
It's not.
You want to go, Peyton?
Yeah. Basically, we do not utilize the Constitution and bylaws for any ill intent to basically negative things like politically force people based on political advantage and allow for fair campaigns for all. And then also
Candy for you,
Correct,
Peyton. Let's go. Okay.
So yeah, campaign finances, because don't we all love money? So campaigning expenditures include the total amount expended in the course of campaigning by the candidate and their affiliates, previously owned, donated, or discounted goods and services, and expenditures for promoting or opposing any ballot measure or candidate. And so the following are not considered donated or discounted goods or services: the value of services provided without compensation by any volunteer, donations or discounts provided equally to every candidate and ballot measure advocate, items of utility used only temporarily in campaigning, chairs, tables, and canopies. So consider all that when you think about filing or filling out your final financial disclosure form. And So there are different spending limits for each candidate level. So, but no individual ballot measure advocate may have campaign expenditures over $50, $200 for candidates for the office of president, $175 for candidates for the office of vice president, and $110 for candidates who are running for every other at-large board of directors position. So candidates are responsible for disclosing any shared expenditures. So again, just make sure your final financial disclosure form is thorough, and all expenditures must be accounted for at market value at the final financial disclosures. And all that is again due on April 25th at 5 p.m. So when you give out like incentives for voting for voters, whenever you're like tabling or just out there around campus, make sure that it costs no more than $1, which is pretty much like a candy or whatever. But yeah, just make sure it's not more expensive than that. Candidates can only distribute commercially prepackaged food items that comply with UW environmental health and safety standards. So no homemade, essentially nothing homemade. So don't give them out brownies that you made. I'm sure they're delicious. Just you can't give them out. But yeah.
Let's have a quick review. How much can a president spend? Candy for you. Let's go. Perfect. There's a candy for you. How much can VP spend? Sono. Good job. How much can everyone else spend? You already did. Let's go. Let's go. You guys are listening. Awesome. Okay. So I'm just going to look at the advertisement rules. Okay. Candidates must not seek endorsements prior to the campaign start date. So those who, I hope none of you have started doing that because that's a violation. You can only start doing that by March 3rd at 9 a.m. or after the endorsement filing deadline. Yeah, you can't do that after the endorsement filing deadline. RSO that are endorsing must have at least 3 signatures of the current officers with SAO. No candidate, campaign manager, affiliate can serve as a signature for an RSO endorsement. So even though you may be on the board, you cannot be those 3 signatures. Does anyone have any questions with that? Okay, perfect. Endorsements are submitted by email to asweac@uw.edu. No ASUW employee, volunteer, appointee, entity, or committee can endorse a campaign. No employee or entity of the UW can endorse a candidate in the EAC's voter guide with the exception of RSOs and campus journalistic organizations. Any questions? Yes, Simon.
What do you mean by affiliate?
Anyone that's just like in your campaign?
Which includes the campaign manager.
Yeah.
Okay, so campaign manager, candidate.
Any volunteer in your team?
Okay.
let's say.
Yeah, anyone who's like promoting you or in your candidacy.
Yeah. Any other questions? It's a tricky one. Ask questions here. Okay, cool. You can just like use that, like please direct your RSO contacts to send an email to asweac@uw.edu with this subject line. RSOs will be updated if there's an issue processing the endorsements they're attempting to file. Students must use the UWNet IT. Do not use Gmails, please. Okay, awesome.
Yes, fun. Campaigning. So candidates must, again, as we stated this before, candidates cannot start campaigning until Monday. So don't do that before. Don't do that over the weekend. So, but campaigning includes, but is not limited to, distributing flyers or other printed materials to promote or oppose ballot measure or candidacy. So refer to the facilities services policy, which will be on our website and within the elections packet. Addressing crowds to promote or oppose a ballot measure or candidate. Promoting or opposing a ballot measure or candidate with the intent of obtaining an endorsement. Placing signs, posters, sandwich boards, and/or lawn signs with the intent to promote or oppose a ballot measure or candidate. The use of electronic or social media to publicly promote or oppose a ballot measure or candidate. The distribution of campaign apparel, such as T-shirts, buttons, pins, or other paraphernalia prior to the campaign start date, and any other public activity intended to promote or oppose ballot measures or candidates. So just there's a lot of options you can do with campaigning, but realize that there are certain places that you can't do it in, and we'll be discussing that in a bit.
There you go.
Okay, so again, campaigning does not include wearing personal campaign apparel, privately planning or organizing your campaign with affiliates, recruiting volunteers to assist the candidate in a private setting or on an individual basis after the campaign start date. Any event or gathering cannot publicly be advertised to students. Candidates cannot be campaigning in the hub, ACW, GPSS offices, or store any material in the ACW or GPSS offices. Campaigning at any meeting or event sponsored by ACW besides the EAC forums. Collecting donations or for ACW unless for the Husky Pride Fund. and provide proof of deposit in financial disclosure form, submitting a campaign platform to the Daily unless the Daily directs all candidates to do so, violating the facility services policy, residence hall solicitation policy, UW IT or UW policies or laws. And this is something that we're introducing this year to ensure that we have like official campaign advertisements, because this was a major complaint that happened last year. So we are introducing an official advertisements registry. So if you have a poster from your campaign or like a post or just any material that has like your name or just promoting you and your candidacy, then you would have to put that. You don't have to, but that will help the Judicial Committee and the AAC make sure that any media or promotional material that is not done by your campaign isn't thought of from you officially. So that will be on our website as well, and it will be included in our post email. So be aware of that.
Yeah, I just want to add that if someone that you're not affiliated with posts something about you, then you have 48 hours to remove that. So it's always better just like put that on the official registry so we know what to differentiate. So it's just easier on you guys and us as well. Any other questions? Perfect. Just polling will be conducted online, but there will be in-person polling stations. It opens at April 21st, 12:01 a.m. and closes April 23rd at 11:45 p.m. Elections will be conducted through a system of IRV. If you guys want to know what IRV, how it works, come to Frisco's office hours. He's going to show you with Lego. And then cannot campaign within 100 feet of any EAC polling booth. I have a tape. I don't want to bring it out. Keep it. Just know what's up. And it's just going to be shown on slide 40. So if you have anything, you can always just like email us about this. And the EAC reserves the right to move these locations, and candidates will be notified within a timely manner. View or mark. Okay. You cannot view or mark other people's ballot without consent. Okay. Temper or alter any official election material. Attempt to affect the integrity of the elections in any way. Make sure you guys have ethics and morals. I know you guys do. Show that in election season. And the election results to be announced April 18th at 5 p.m. in Hub 250. We're trying to make it a black tie event. So hopefully we'll see what happens.
Sure, that's happening. We should hopefully have the Secretary of State, Steve Hobbs, also speaking. So that'll be cool.
Okay. He'll announce the president.
That we didn't what? We didn't. Oh,
And make his executive decision.
no, it's not.
Sorry, I have a question. Oh, no, sorry. It's April 25th.
Oh, that was last year. Yeah.
It's April 25th, guys. Thank you so much.
Didn't see
You get a candy.
anything at all because I know what the presentation looks like.
Just change the lid.
I'm doing it now. Never mind, that's taking forever. Okay, great. Thank you for noticing that. Okay. Violations. So there are three classes of violations that you need to be aware of. We have minor violations, which means that it's a violation that must be unintentional and cannot be and not corrected within 1 business day of notice. So some examples are of a simple infraction, which can involve an employee of SAO, ACW, or the UW, or failure to attend one of the mandated EAC ethics seminars, and the penalty is at least 3 hours. And so a major violation is one that has a greater impact than a minor violation, and the penalty is 3 to 8 hours of community service at the Judicial Committee's discretion on the grounds for disqualification, and then severe actions that result in substantial injustice to other candidates, the elections process, or the UW as a whole, and so violating any applicable law, tampering or altering any official election material or ballot, and the penalty is 8 to 12 community service hours and default disqualification.
It's not automatic. In some cases, there could be possible. It's not like you're going to get community service hours and disqualification, just clarifying that. Yes, Peyton.
I just want to clarify for the major violations for campaign finance, that like filing or failing to file your finances at the end of the result, that is a major violation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, thank you. That's a good
With
clarification.
minor violations, just think of it as something that would minor violation, something that would not impact every other candidate. That's a good way to figure out if it's what kind of violation that is. Okay.
Oh, some more examples. So these are examples of severe violations because we don't want you guys to do these examples, obviously. So seeking an endorsement prior to the campaign start date, we've already talked about that. Violating any applicable law. So You all know how to not do that, so we're not concerned about that, and that's going to be that discussion would be higher than us. Tampering or altering of any official election material or ballot, using force, threat, or unlawful means to hinder or deter any voter from voting, or to obtain a vote for or against any candidate or ballot measure, directly or indirectly offering anything of a fair market value greater than 100 cents to a voter in an attempt to change or persuade any student's voting decision, and providing or operating any voting station, computer, or any other device with the intent that such device might be used to mark or submit a ballot. So just don't pretend to be a voting station.
Also, please do not put posters on bus stops. It's a violation of the state law. That's a major violation.
All light posts.
Yes.
Don't do those there.
Please. Yes, so the complaints must be submitted online or in person to the SAO advisor and confirmed in writing by the complainant before the deadline. The deadline is April 28, 2025 at 5 p.m. Again, not at 12. You will receive an email by the time campaigning begins next Tuesday with a decision on the method of submitting complaints to the Judicial Committee. Complaint hearing is going to be Wednesday, April 30th at 6 p.m. in Hub 214. The Judicial Committee will not consider complaints if the complainant fails to appear at the hearing. Okay? Yes.
I think it's actually gonna be 1:45.
Yeah, I think it's 140. Okay, we'll change that and we'll update you guys. Yes.
Have a microphone. I'm Christina Coop. I am currently the advisor to the judicial. I am the person you'll be emailing your complaints to or submitting them on the form. If you're having issues with the form, I'm the person you talk to. It's CM Food, basically name comes in at UW.
Okay,
And send them my stuff. back.
yes,
Okay.
and I'll send the whole. Okay, we'll just send all these informations out so you guys know that. Now,
Oh, it's-
we're already there, damn. Any Q&As? Any Q&As?
Questions? Whoever loves questions. This is work. Hello.
Any
I don't even
questions?
think it does.
Did we do that good of a job? Okay, yes, Sonu.
My question is more about endorsements.
Okay,
Can endorsements only be within the University of Washington? Like affiliated groups within just, like,
Ye-
let's say if it's like someone who is a alumni of University of Washington, are there limits? Or,
We don't have individuals.
yeah,
okay, so it's just by RSOs?
Yeah, RSO is like any other organization that is like run by students and
Okay.
university like affiliated.
okay.
Just so that you can't hand out stuff that's more than 100%. Then you can't date it. So it's like about virgin stuff. So does that mean they have to buy it?
No. You shouldn't expect purchases from like voters and stuff like that.
That you can't hand those out, when you're like encouraging people to vote for you, correct? But I think he's wondering if he's allowed to hand out merch.
Okay, so that's the thing.
So-
If the merch cost a dollar or less, yes, you can. We actually ran the numbers. You would need to have 30,000 t-shirts to be able to have that at $1. So you can't, just make sure that whatever you're handing out is less than $1. No homemade goods. Anything else?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yes.
Is posting a QR code like to the voting form on a campaign booth, is that considered posing as a voting booth?
I would need, like putting the QR code.
The general voter's guide.
Is it like acting as a,
On your campaign material.
yeah,
We've done that before.
yeah, yeah. Don't do
I would-
that.
Let's chat.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
come back to you. That's a
Yeah.
good question. Thank you.
Yes,
Sure.
yeah.
I deeply apologize for that. So that's a good question. We have the Daily. They're not an RSO, but they endorse people.
We can get you away.
RTSA endorses people.
Yeah.
So and we
Quick line?
no, they're RSOs technically. But yeah, there are plenty. So long as again they're affiliated with the AC, not the AC,
Are you-
with the UW, then that would be fine. And then so long as it's also like student run. So.
Yes, sir.
Autumn.
Any other questions?
That's an HFS policy, I would say. Yeah, so there's a process to doing posters for posters and like dorms and halls and stuff. You got to go directly to contact HFS about the posters, and like you got to go to what's the building on West Campus? That's their office.
Central.
Yeah, central office and what? In Terry Halls. Coop.
Yeah, that's stuff in the candidates. package.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do, yes. Yeah, and we updated it.
Yes. So you guys are gonna get a candidates packet by Monday, which would have all these informations about different buildings and the regulations. Yes.
The official boundary of like West and North Campus. Yes.
Normally, yeah, anywhere around the dorms, I think from the dorms, I would say no. I would just like throw it on there. But also you can't take one of the.
What about like the district's market?
That's definitely.
What about the Azani Field?
That's right.
We can get you guys a list of what is those things in the candidates package.
Being there and talking about your campaign.
I would say state.
So you can still be there, walking around, talking to people about your campaign. Okay.
Yes, Peyton, I saw you.
It was more just like a clarifying question with that of being able, though we kind of, I guess, clarify that, but it's more asking in if you ask permission, then it's okay. So I just want to, I just don't.
So I don't actually know about that because this is a very new policy that I wasn't informed of this like last month. I mean, it really is, they only are really allowed for CC to.
Autumn, is this posted anywhere? It's like on their rep, like, because it's not on their posting policy. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have like a contact for like HFS that we could use and like send out to students?
Okay. We can include that in the candidates packet
Yeah,
once we get the information. Just make sure you guys read the candidates packet. When you have that, it would have much more information. And you can always just email us. And those
Yeah.
who are an ASUW employee, even if you're not running, please do not Teams us with anything. Always email with your personal UW ID. Do not Teams us with anything. Do not use your ASUW email, personal UW email to email us about anything elections. Okay, any other questions? Okay, are you sure? Yes, Peyton?
How do we contact you guys? Through email only?
Yes.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Do
And
not,
office hours are available. We'll show that in like a minute.
yes, any other Q&As? Yes,
Linden.
Whole.
No,
Bus station?
of course not.
No.
No,
no,
no. These are
That's-
excellent questions and
Or statue?
no,
no, don't put it on George. Do not put
Please.
campaign material on George Washington statue.
yes,
No.
You
exactly.
can do that. No.
Okay, that's a valid question. Okay, let's get back to the room. Any other questions? Any other questions? You can always just email us, come to our office hours and have those questions if you don't want to ask that right now. Okay, perfect. We'll have a game now and we'll see how much you know. Okay, can you just do that? Hold on.
Do what?
Like,
Yes. What's your,
oh,
what?
Oh.
What's Alice? What's your color? You brick.
and what's Brendan's?
Brandon, what's your brick color? What's your Lego color? Blue.
Blue. You're at the bottom. So, what are you running for? Brandon, what are you running for? Community relations. Brandon's the last one. Then Alice is like third. President.
No.
What are you running for?
University Affairs.
University Affairs, I apologize. Okay, University Affairs is Alice. Okay, you guys can leave now.
Okay,
Yep, okay,
then let's do this first.
University Affairs. Alice.
Alice. Okay, let's do this first.
Okay, yeah, so we need, we need the ballot order, so all the, who's president? Who are the presidents? Who's running for president?
Literally no one here. Oh,
Okay, what's your name? What's your color? Green, Dad is third for president. No one else is running for,
no,
where
that's not.
presidents go? Are they online? Yes, they're all online, so we'll figure out the people online later, so. Okay, so who's running for vice president? Sonal, what's your color?
Green.
Green. Sonal is second. Is anyone else running for vice
Hayden.
president? Payne.
What's your,
Mine,
yeah,
the color,
Yes,
black.
last?
Payne is last.
What's on, man?
It's only the ballot order.
Who? 4.
7.
Over there, 4.
But
people.
5. There's 5 candidates, so she's number 5. President. Vice president.
Vice president. Okay.
This is such a great idea. Yes, no, it's so good. We're fun.
Third.
Yes.
Hayden is last.
We had University Affairs. We had,
I was
Solar?
second, that was University Affairs. Wait, Rhea, I was second, not third. Which one of you? I was second,
Yes.
not third.
okay. But all the, we're doing great. Okay. The president, vice president. Director of Internal Policy. Who's running for Director of Internal Policy? Okay. Ashwin, what color are you? Black. He's 1. Simon? Second or third? Third. How many people are running for? There's only 2 people, right? There's 3. Where's is Paige here? Okay, we'll figure you out later, Paige. Okay. No, that would have been easy. So it's University Affairs. Is anyone else running for university? Okay. Blue, so second, Toa, orange, 4, 5. 5, Toa's 5. That's University Affairs. Programming. Orange, what's your name?
Grace.
Grace is orange, which is 1. Evan?
Yellow.
Yellow, 5. And anyone else? Community relations. Tanya, what's your color? Black, 2. Anyone else? Oh, yeah, he was green. So he was 1.
Okay.
He's whatever. So did we get everyone? Diversity affairs. Who's okay? Valeria? Green, which is 3. Valeria is 3 for diversity. Efforts.
There's 2 more missing.
For what? Yes, sorry. Yeah, what color are you? Yellow. You're 7. You got Valeria?
Yes.
Okay. Who is not called? What?
We didn't do campus.
Okay. Okay, Cranston.
Yellow.
Yellow, you're 4.
Maybe milky orange.
Milty orange?
Yeah.
Okay, orange. So you're 5. Who's not? When did you switch to this?
It was on the one you were just holding, it was the first one. The one, yes, I'm not trying to.
I thought I named all of them.
I-
No, you're fine. No, I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing. So would you call it black? Caroline, campus partnerships. You're 7. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Who did we not get? Did you get everyone?
Let's
All
get
right,
the room back, guys.
We'll make it random for the other people. Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that
Okay.
great?
Let's get the room back, guys.
Magnificent.
Okay.
Let's do a quiz.
Okay, can you stop sharing?
Okay.
Let me share my slide. Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
sure. We can do that after, like, yeah.
Okay.
Are you sure? Oh. Okay, thank you.
Okay, guys. Scan the QR code.
My computer's done.
No, just go to menti.com and then scan the QR code.
The number should be,
And the code is 1753359.
I'll go back.
One
Go back to-
1753. It's like, wait.
Oh, I see.
Do we have a Sharpie? Oh, they're back there. You get a little husky crit. You get a little husky.
Okay, guys, are you guys in the Menti? Okay. One second, can we just? I guess it should work now. Okay, does it work with everyone? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, cool. So we have prizes. Do not make me ill. Okay. We have the person who's first chooses what they want. There's friendship bracelets with doves, and there's an actual, I would say doves. Okay. So there's skin in the game. Okay. Hopefully this works. Let's go. 23 players. Awesome. Everyone ready to go? Give me a thumbs up. I don't know.
I got mine.
You have to leave. Oh.
Okay. Everyone ready to go? Okay, perfect.
Let's see how you guys do.
We just won.
Oh, it's starting. Okay. Where's the music at?
Oh,
Is it on my way? Meet yours.
you said 2. Sorry, 1. Okay,
I don't think that's working. Okay.
awesome. Let's see who's winning.
Oh,
Caroline.
oh, 1 point. Look at that. Look at
Let's
that. Look at that
Okay,
difference. Oh, that's all pretty close. Look at that.
awesome. Okay,
It's only the first question.
join in, guys. There was 27 people. What happened? Okay. What is the campaign spending limit for a ballot measure advocate? It's not on the ethics seminar presentation, but if you read the
It
EPP,
is.
you'll know.
It is. It was on the presentation.
Oh, it was? Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, it's good.
Come on, guys, let's do it. Are you guys confident?
50. Who said that? Let's see. I don't know how many people. We did.
Okay.
Oh, we can hover it over. Oh, hover over. Okay,
No,
never
it's
mind.
okay.
Okay. Oh, not.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Let's see.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Oh, damn. Caroline, you gotta catch up. Okay.
We not just the first question. Gotta catch up.
Okay, let's go.
Third question. Let's go.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
A candidate is prohibited from seeking official endorsements from RSOs before. I went over this 5 times, guys. No one should get it incorrect.
There you go.
Then let's go. Okay.
Oh, look at all these people. Look at the new ones up down there.
Okay. Okay. Let's go, guys. Come on. Okay. Last 4 questions.
Be confident. Don't
You're in all those
Don't feel
meetings.
it. Campaigning with blank feet of an EAC balloting area or polling station is strictly prohibited. How many feet? Should really go to the metric system one day. This
Yeah.
is complicated.
I
100. There you go. Everyone did it.
candy for everyone.
No, we don't have that many. It's not enough budget.
Sure.
Rhiannon, goodness.
I know. Damn.
2.2. Oh, this is really.
It's really fun. Okay. Last 3 questions. If a candidate is found guilty of a severe violation, they face a minimum of how many hours of community service? Mandatory disqualification. It's the minimum, not the maximum. Okay, not bad, not bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I read it. Someone said 3 hours. It was
Okay, let's go. We have Croc in the second,
It's almost anyone's game.
literally. Be fast, people. And I made it even.
Candidates are prohibited from using blank supplies, printing basic supplies.
It's an organization, if that's a hint.
You can't just do it.
Hayden.
It's an organization. Some could say it's a association.
Okay, let's go, guys.
There's one more person.
Come
Who are
on,
we missing?
you can do
You
it.
got it. Is it an acronym too? That you put a lot of options there?
If you're associated student government, you're just wasting.
I didn't get it.
I say, oh,
You said A. Who said ADU dub?
okay. Associate Democratic Computer.
Associated diarchy or something.
Let's go. Okay. Oh, we have
Ooh.
new leaderboard.
Thing the shift. It's the last question, so whoever does it wins
2 things.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go. Last question.
Okay.
Get your act right, people.
Affiliates can submit their official campaign advertisements to the EAC under the Campaign Advertisements Registry to differentiate from official ones. This is long. It's a long question.
I know.
I think we have time. Oh, there you go.
More
Good job.
people.
Happy that none of you didn't
Okay.
get that wrong.
Let's see who is the winner.
Look like Croc.
Oh, Tanya. Let's go. Who's
No, it's Croc.
oh, well, like second position? Who's Croc?
Who's Croc?
Let's go. Okay.
So, woo.
Which one do you want? That's a tough. That's a tough. Okay.
Ooh. Tanya, you win the husky stuffed animal. Yay.
Okay.
Who was barefoot and did that? I've never used this soccer before.
Awesome. It's an awesome name. You give you use the names you're given.
Okay.
That's it. I guess we still have more to do.
Okay.
Order.
Let's have order, guys. Come
Order.
on.
Gavel.
Almost there.
Gavel noise. Banging gavel. Gavel. Let me share again. We're almost
Almost there.
there. And if you're a volunteer, you stick with us even longer.
Also, if people haven't signed into that attendance form yet, please talk to us after, especially those who are on Teams. Just send us a Teams chat so you guys don't have to go through a minor violation.
Ooh, speaking to talking to us.
We're always, no, we're not, but we're there.
I'm not going to be there all the time. Thankfully,
Yes.
we have lives out of this.
Please.
So
if you guys want to book times with us, like 15-minute slot, if you guys want to like run through if that's a violation or not, please do so. We would love if you guys come and talk to us so that genuinely none of us want to sit through a 3-hour conversation about complaint hearings. Trust me. So just do that. It's very easy. It takes 15 minutes. I can always do online or in the office, your pick.
There is no bad question, just bad answers. So always ask us. Always ask us something. Just please.
Okay, everyone, good to go. It's going to also be in the slides again.
No, no.
Okay, awesome. Okay, you guys are welcome to leave. If you haven't filled out the form for attendance, please let us know. If you want to have any
Yeah,
questions on. Yes, please put the
Yes,
Legos back.
yeah. That's great. So did you get did Hallie send the thing?
I think so, she said.
The form?
Yes.
Great presentation.
Thank you, Brandon.
You said the attendance form is just for candidates, so if I'm here for the ballot initiative, do you want me to fill that out?
Oh, that would be helpful, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, can you show that one?
we'll also send it after, but
Should I just do it after?
oh, you can scan it right now.
Oh, I'm not long on it, so.
Oh, we'll send it. Well, it's in the email we'll send after. So thank you.
Sorry.
Okay.
How are you? I have to go babysit 3 girls.
Oh, that sounds so fun, Peyton.
You know what that sounds like? A personal.
Someone left their keys. Someone left their keys. So if you do not currently have your keys on
I mean,
you,
I don't advise you, but
you have
I'm
lost
exactly
them
like this
and
all
we
the
have
time.
them. Okay, good.
I'm gagged.
I'm literally
Google.
send you the thing.
I'm good. I think she
You
has
have to check.
Please
True.
keep your
You have to
flag
look at this
here.
happy
Do
to all
not
the
move
time.
it. Any other questions,
No,
come
it's
talk
just
to us.
sassy,
It's
it's
just
like,
on the table,
yeah.
it's fine.
Really? He's
It's
like chill. Oh, that's fair. He's sassy though.
I don't know how.
But he's just like, he's a real.
So, yeah.
That was real.
I'll ask her. I don't think she has right now. Okay, guys, volunteers, interns, please stay.
Okay.
Other
we'll
people
finish.
can go.
Who are we? Damn it. We can't.
Kind of randomized.
It doesn't matter anymore.
So maybe just like put them on.
Sure. Let's do that.
I love that.
But I want to see the list again.
Huh?
I want to see the list. of
Yeah,
people running.
like
Oh,
oh.
Did you just send it to me?
I do want to find out anyways.
Well, I already know.
What? Hallie hasn't sent the form thing that we documented on.
I mean, I've already seen the form. I just want one more.
Not now. Autumn.
Oh, later. I don't mean no. Well, it's one of those Legos, huh?
Anyway. Okay, we can do this one. And give that. Which one's president? I don't know. You don't. Of course I don't know. God, it would have been doesn't matter. Okay. She needs to send the thing. Okay. Oh, okay.
Is it cool if I like these?
Yeah, that'd be good. Is anyone even on here still? Okay, start with president. Okay, I'm gonna always change. We'll compare it, whatever. With black. There you go.
Wait, no.
Yeah, let's just do perfect. Let me do it. Let me see that.
How traffic seminar. Okay. Is it better than last year? Was it funnier than last year?
It's funnier. I can't say it was better. They're all the same.
Which is okay. This is it.
Okay,
Yeah.
because a lot of you guys joined us new, can you guys like say your name so I know who you are? Tell me, what's your?
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
Lydia, 1.
Yeah. Angelina,
Dag, 6.
So, one text, because we're not gonna have a meeting until Friday. Campaign,
Nandana,
need to look for my.
2.
Please, 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 be very careful, walk around campus, they're gonna be out there, they're gonna be. tables,
Vernon,
there's gonna be posters.
4.
Just gonna go through with it in like 5 minutes, take a snack and just figure out.
There's only 5 of them. And then there's only 4.
Do you want us to like be actually like walking around?
Round. Oh, shoot. Okay, Vice President Jenna.
Oh, first.
They complain, we'll say the best. Ian,
You can say.
no? Whoops.
Orange. Three, this one.
Sonal,
Yeah, we're just gonna.
I think it's four. And one more.
Colin, 7.
Which one?
Do that. University Affairs. 8.
Oh,
One.
that's easy.
Alice. 3. And Hoa. 2. Oh, that's fine.
It's just that one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which position?
Programming.
Programming.
You only have to remember internal policy is 3.
So yes.
Let's do them next. I don't want to forget. Do internal policy next.
Even though. A lot of great responsibility.
Simon. 6.
Like, they're gonna be.
Ashwin. 3. And Paige. 4.
Tell me one day you're free, I'll tell you. But.
Programming.
Whatever happens, have those documents.
Remy. 7.
Be on the page, take pictures. It's a public space, you can take pictures.
Grace.
If
1.
you don't have time, you can, share any information that you.
Rayon. 2.
How do you spell that?
Rayon.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I think it's
On and on.
right based off, probably based off the
Rihanna. Yeah.
no
Yeah.
it's Fleetwood Mac song.
Oh, sure. I know that.
Just make sure you get to hear the word evaluation.
Owen. Sorry. I'm so dumb with today. 4.
You're not done. There's only
No, done.
done.
How dare you?
You're not done.
I'm a rather, okay, I'm not gonna go out on so, okay. Will. 6.
There's 5 programming.
Yeah,
There is. There
it
is.
was really popular. They understand that engagement's a major issue. As I told them,
2, 3, 4, 5.
do that one.
It's not a violation, but we can have.
Diversity efforts. Maybe out 4. What's Germany?
It's like, in the class, it's like, oh, if a professor allowed to have that. in a
Valeria.
class,
Valerie. Valeria. I was like, who? Taylor. 6. Taylor.
Taylor.
You know, like Swift.
We'll figure it out.
In community relations.
Yeah, that's 8. Okay, 8 positions.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
We did campus partnership?
Try and have.
Oh, oh, you did. Community relations. Yellow, 1. Caroline. Wait, community? Brandon. Brandon's community relations. 1.
Brandon.
Like, this happens.
5. And Tanya.
Social media is the best.
4.
Anything that's happening off campus.
Oh.
we talk about.
Here,
Even if someone does.
this is the 5 one.
Yes. Community campus partnerships.
Caroline.
Caroline. 5.
Okay.
Moti. 3. Cranston. 4. Cranston.
Okay.
Like Brian Cranston. Okay, Adriana. 7. Aiden. 2.
So first.
Yes, I don't know, put their last names just in case.
Do you want me to?
Yeah. I don't want to mess up.
Are you done?
Yeah.
You know,
If you don't want, well, no, I want you to actually do that. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to post our story that was put 11 to 3 p.m.
Yeah, they don't know things. So we shall move on. I hope all of you scanned the QR code for the elections ambassador handbook. It's also on the Teams channel. Who's not a part of the Teams channel? Okay, well,
Okay, well, add everyone a few.
there's a lot of things we gotta do. So thank you again for staying a little over time. My computer's gonna die. It shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. I'm sure less than that. Present. So what's next? Scan that. Duties and responsibilities. The EPP, as we've said it, has mentioned, it's your holy book. So know it. Just know it. Just read it. That's really important because as we table and promote the elections to students around campus, we will be asked a bunch of questions about voting. So it'll have all the information there and like pretty concise. So just know that your answers should be based on the EPP, because if you don't know an answer to a question, just don't lie. Just look it up. It's fine. Just take that extra minute because that's really important. Sky?
So if someone asks us like, what is this person advocating for? Like, why should I vote for this person? Are you allowed to talk about what that person is campaigning for? Does that make sense?
Like a specific candidate, like
Yeah,
what is the,
if they
yeah.
ask me about a because I know we have to remain.
Yeah, of course. I would say lead them to the voter's guide because you'll have like you have flyers for the voter's guide which they can access online. So just say if anyone has a question about like the policies or initiatives that candidates are running on, just lead them to there and on the website and stuff, because they can read all their like statements and stuff and decide why they like to vote for that person or not. So again, just like candidates don't handle their phones or electronic device, you'll have QR codes, you'll have all that to showcase to students where they can vote. You can explain that to them, how IRV works, where they can vote on the website, but just don't handle their phone itself. So again, guide them to vote.acw.org. That's our website, and all the necessary information will be there. And if they have a question on how to be a ACW member, because you need to be an ACW member to vote, lead them to class registration, and it'll be on like the insurance/optional charges. So yeah. Any questions about that? Okay. So polling shift basics. So we'll likely not have tables for every one of you because that would be a hassle and we don't have the money for that. But you'll just be around in your little, you'll be in your EAC shirt and like helping students vote. You have like our tote bags with again the flyers that has the QR code for where the voter guide is, so students know where to go to that. You'll have like a clipboard, hopefully, and like all the information is there. You'll have the handbook that we have the QR code for, so you know what to do at these polling locations and stuff like that. They will hopefully be 3 to 5 hours. You won't start until like after spring break, so at the beginning of spring quarter, so don't worry about that. But hopefully you can do 3 hours a week, because that'll be important. All the supplies will be in the EAC office, and you can head to your location and supplies for the day. So while you're out there, just promote ACW elections. If anyone comes up to you again, just answer their questions and just lead them to the voting website and all that, or the voter's guide until like actual voting happens. And then again, make sure that campaigning like by candidates or ballot measure advocates is 100 feet away from where you're standing. So if they come after you, then tell them don't stand near me. But if you show up to somewhere and then they're there before you, just don't try to be near them. I feel like it's whoever's there first. So.
And if they come and campaign a little 100 feet near you, just always Teams messages or email us so we can have that noted.
Yeah, no, at least warn them first. Warn them that they should be 100 feet from you, and if they still near you or like within 100 feet, then that's a complaint. If they ignore what you say, then you can file a complaint in that instance. And like take photos again, so that's important.
Please take photos and videos.
Yeah, so that's the big thing. That's also why you're out there. Your main thing is to educate voters and students on like the elections and stuff, and like being a resource out there on campus. But you're also there to watch out for violations, take pictures, and file complaints to the Judicial Committee. And so once you're done with that, we'll have an hours tracker. So oh yes. Oh, that's the voting, like the actual voting for the election.
So the thing is, even though we're gonna be like heavily present those 3 days, we're still gonna like table for the first and second quarter, so people know about the election. So it's not like only 3 days we're up at the next. We have to be there throughout. But it's gonna be a lot during those 3 days.
Yeah, exactly. So that's when the actual voting, like the voting ballot is up, but starting March 31st until the 23rd of April, we'll be out there like around campus.
Like you have the hour tracker. Is that like you do
Yeah.
that after the whole hour or do you do that at the very end?
Oh, you'll do that like at the end of your shift. So you just like fill it out, like saying, oh, I did this much time and like I'm doing it at this location, which we'll talk about now. Any other questions about any of that?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Have they voted them, right?
Yes,
When are we
so
expecting them?
March 12th. There's a slight delay.
Like did we got a variety of sizes, right?
Yes, we got like smalls, extra smalls, mediums, large, extra large.
We'll get them eventually. So they'll definitely be in time before like you guys are standing outside just like being voting people. Okay. Fun. Okay. So this is the code of conduct. It's also in the handbook, so read that. It's at the end. So poll workers shall not publicly endorse any candidate, contribute to any candidate or campaign for any candidate, be a candidate for any seat of office, and make commitments to voters on election day. So if a candidate or their supporters intentionally approach any poll worker to subvert or unethically influence the election, it shall be reported immediately by the EAC or its advisor. So if you see that happening, again, you're being out there to notice any campaign violations. So make note of that so that all poll workers shall cooperate to the fullest extent with the EAC and its advisors. So any questions about the code of conduct? There's definitely more on like the actual document. So okay, cool. So where you'll be standing. So this is kind of fun to make. Let me get, I'll use a pointer for emphasis. So these are definitely not finalized, so be aware of that. So you'll generally be like standing at these various locations around campus because we perceive these as hotspots, and like at least based on my own judgment. Yeah. And it's also important to get commuter students because they're like the highest voting population, but it's really a struggle to get them to vote because there's no like central location for them. So that's where we got like that's where the light rail is, the company there. So there's bus stops and stuff. So hopefully you get them from like the light rail and such. Then you have like West Campus and North Campus students. Then you have Greek Life coming down. Then you have all these central locations. And like you got people from computers, so they drive up there. You have people who go to the gym a lot. You have a lot of people going to the hub, and that's where and spot. So hopefully these are good locations. We'll likely have a table for the hub, but the rest of you would be like just standing out there again, like your shirt and your little tote bag, those voter guide pamphlets and stuff. So yeah, yes. Yeah, that's a concern. I get that. Hopefully we'll definitely have more people who
No,
can show up online
We have like 41 of you guys.
who actually like committed.
Yes.
So, hopefully.
So a lot of people said they can't attend today, so hopefully we'll have at least like 30 people out there. And they're also gonna recruit OGRs interns, that man right there, those 2 people also. So we'll have a full team. No, I'm just saying that they're also gonna help us table. Yes,
What do you mean, unfortunately, Mr.
Please.
Former outreach co-chair?
we'll,
No one's
we'll get you a
retired from
picture of the
this.
dubs, okay? It's okay.
Mm,
Also, to reward you guys for the effort, we're also gonna have a pizza party at the end of the quarter,
yes, we're gonna,
like spring quarter.
yeah, at the end of the election cycle, once we've done all of our amazing things. In theory,
Interior.
we'll likely get it, hopefully, but because yeah, sadly, we do apologize that you're not paid for any of this work.
Yes.
But hopefully we can amend that for next year, or at least sometime soon. But we hope you all enjoy pizza. So, and we hopefully should get hub games or whatever.
Yeah.
That seems like a good idea.
Yeah,
So
we could probably get hub games.
it's all for you guys. No, the candidates don't get any of this. It's all for you. It's all a little party.
Yes, okay, awesome. Any Q&As?
Any questions we have answered?
Yes,
I think there was an email like somehow saying there's gonna be a meeting we have to choose for next week. Is that the company with their?
so that's for the interviews. That's separate. Yeah, just fill in the when to meet, I'll reach out to you.
Definitely gonna be.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that's a different thing, yes.
You're sending out these.
Yes,
There'll be a post email after this.
And then also, if the polling locations change,
Are we gonna be notified or like how will we?
Oh, you'll be notified.
Yeah, we'll still have meetings like it as the AAC during like on Fridays and stuff. So we'll continually update you guys and like the teams is there. So
Yes, Skylar.
Can we choose where we hold?
yeah, based on the location. You also, if you guys have better or like other locations you want to recommend, then that would definitely be helpful. But you guys will definitely choose out of the places.
Or like the supplies that we will get, right?
Yes.
Yes, no.
Well, voter guide, yes.
We'll have the voters guide tentatively is printed March 10th, and like we'll definitely have it by March 14th. That will be online with mainly having the voters guide be online, but that's why we have flyers. So like they're like a third of a page, essentially that like showcases where you can find the voters guide, and like you can hand those out while you're like
Tabling.
tabling and like being a poll broker.
Any other
So we
questions?
have everything you need.
Any other questions? Okay, cool.
For the stickers, are we getting stickers still?
Yes.
Yes, we still got to print those. So
Did we decide?
I thought we would do that in committee, but we kind of need them as soon as possible. So I'll just choose one. And thank you for submitting, Angelina. So yeah, if any other questions? If not, then thank you. We should be sending out like a verification that you guys have been here, we're here and looked over everything. So that'll be in the email we sent after this. So
So if you guys don't want to be part of the committee, let us know by this weekend because we're gonna like put you guys on like to the board. So you guys are gonna be official and able to vote now. So just let us know, please, that we can just remove your name if you don't want to be part. Yes. No.
yeah, you have a different thing to sign
Yeah.
up for.
Yes.
You were saying that we are on the, basically looking on. Is that what we were saying?
Oh, sorry.
No, we're making, so some of you who are technically volunteers, but not members of, voting members of the committee. And we're gonna go to the board and ask that all members, all volunteers are made actual voting members. And so. No,
Yes, they're the voting member of the committee is different from ASU membership.
yeah, technically, but
Yeah.
the technically voting members are ASUW members.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, you don't need to do anything, but just let us know if you plan to not be part of the committee as soon as possible. Any other questions? Okay, let's pack up and go home.
Thank you, guys. I changed this before I forget. We have a meeting next Friday at 5. Yeah, it'll be Friday, yeah. It should be the same for next quarter as well. How'd it go, Jacob?
You guys did great.
Thank you, thank you.
No, I should have told you that they didn't, or couldn't hear on audio during his speech. Apparently Andal had texted me and I didn't see it.
Most of the people are here.
No, just until you guys like, we realized. It was just the speech part of the day.
That's,
Which is sad because it was really good.
yeah, I loved him.
It was really good.
I was inspired.
How was the other seminar? Did Nandana join the meeting? Or did she tell us? Because I didn't see her in the meeting and she didn't notify us.
Oh, I can check the attendance form. Because if she didn't, I don't think she emailed me. Okay,
Did
well,
her campaign manager sign in? Because she does have one.
Those last?
She does have a campaign manager, so I don't
If
know if
you're-
her campaign manager
that's
signed
okay.
it. So you might want to check that.
On those last?
it's only the ballot order. Oh, I was thinking, hold on, stop.